to identify groups, blocks, and periods in the periodic table depends on a good knowledge of the first 20 elements of the periodic table and also the periodic table itself. Welcome, it's your science tutor. In this video, we shall be focusing on identifying groups, blocks, and periods. We have a simple example. This is from past question series. It says the element 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1 belongs to. Then we have series of options to choose from A, B, C, and D. Now, like I said before this time, how to identify groups, blocks, and periods in the periodic table depends on a good knowledge of the first 20 elements of the periodic table and also the periodic table itself. First of all, let us identify the elements. We have the electronic configuration. From the look here, we have 2, 2, 6, 2, 1. In total, we have, this is 10, 12, 13. So element number 13 is aluminium. Aluminium has atomic number 13 and mass number 27. But we are not concerned about of the atomic, the mass number. Rather, we want to work with the atomic number. Now, a simple procedure in answering a question like this. You don't need to stress yourself. It is straight and precise. This is how to go about it. The knowledge of the atomic number is key. Now, recall the formula that says 2n squared. For each value of n, for n equals 1, we simply have this to be 2. That is to say, the maximum of 2 electrons will occupy the first shell. For n equals 2, that makes 8. The second shell will hold maximum of 8 electrons. And then for n equals 3, that makes 18. So 18 electrons holds the third shell. Now in this case, we remove 2 for the first shell. We are left with 11. We have 8 for the second shell. So 2 plus 8 is 10. Remaining 3 goes to the third shell. So the outermost electron, the outermost shell is having 3 electrons. And that determines the group to which the elements belong. So an element such as having this electronic configuration will occupy group 3. It belongs to group 3 of the periodic table. That is one piece. So I'm going to say group 3 is one piece. Now take note of this P. The P here represents the block. Remember, we have the S, P, D, and F. The P represents one of the blocks. The outermost block we have here is P. So that makes these elements to occupy the P block. And then, how do we identify the period? This simply means the third period. In summary, it simply means we have the elements to belong to group 3, period 3. From here we identify the period, and then it belongs to the P block. So we have this to be P block. So when elements or electronic configurations are given, you can easily tell the block to which the periods, and the group to which the elements belongs by simply using an eyesight. The last letter represents the block. The last number represents the period, and then the group is obtained by using the formula 2n squared. In this case, we have it as 2, 8, and 3. So we have this as group 3. That is a simple analogy in identifying groups, blocks, and periods. I'm sure we got value from this video. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, and to my returning subscribers, I'll always say thank you for showing up. Expect more problems. Bye for now.